If you're a fan of Afropop or Afrobeats as some like to call it, then you're probably very familiar with the duo of P Square, made up of the twins Peter and Paul Okoye. Over the years, P Square have dominated the Afrobeats charts with a string of international hits, earning them incredible wealth, success, a champagne lifestyle of expensive cars, mansions, and of course the beautiful women. However, social media had for some time been awash with details of all not being well between them, with stories being posted online of serious arguments, numerous splits, finger pointing, allegations and counter allegations over various issues, including the role of their older brother Jude, who was also their manager. Apparently, there had been differences over what Peter perceived as a lopsidedness in individual input of songs which were getting featured on their joint album, with Paul getting a lion's share of his songs selected. Peter also seems to have not been happy about Paul's role as the lead singer, while he was positioned mainly as the dancer. He blamed Jude, their manager, for the arrangement and had also complained about being forced to sign a new contract and that Jude had been taking an unfair share of their profits. Peter further alleged that Paul had been slandering his wife and kids and that death threats were made by Jude, who he said once threatened to kill him and shoot his wife. He moved out of the mansion they'd been sharing for years, taking his wife and children, is said to have refused to have anything to do with P Square and demanded that their senior brother Jude be sacked. Since then, there's been more finger pointing, counter accusations and allegations plastered all over social media by both parties. And things seem to have come to a head in September last year after Peter got his lawyer to send a termination letter to the group. This video, which was allegedly leaked by Peter, shows the twins in a heated argument and actually fighting.
If I call your house, what will happen? I bring my coffee. Repeat them again, too. Repeat your coffee, come. If I call nigga, you don't know what it is. Repeat it. See, repeat it. Peter, shame on you. Peter, boss said shame on you. Stop it. Boss said shame on you. Put up your mind. I shame you. You're shame. Go now, give me a mic. Beat me, nice. Oh, we're going to be. Never don't give up. Come with me. Walk me. Walk with me. My time. What do you want to do? Beat me, my seat. You want to beat me? You want to beat me? Beat me, my seat. Now listen to you. Nigga, I fucking blow you. I'll blow you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll blow you. Don't beat me. 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 Yes, I see you. Don't beat me.
Wow. Fast forward to 2018. It seems like the brothers have now finally moved on and tried to bury their differences, at least in public. They have both tried to kickstart solo careers by releasing singles, performing on promotional tours in Nigeria, the US and so on. Peter, aka Mr. P, was the first to release the track Cool It Down, which has been a hit. Other tracks are For My Head and Look Into My Eyes. While Paul has released several new songs on his label Rude Boy Records, including the very popular hit NKG NKK. Other tracks are Fire Fire and Somebody's Baby. Popular opinion is that Paul has done better so far, while Peter's songs have not been as impressive, and some have pointed out that this is proof that Paul was always the more talented singer and driving force behind the group. Anyway, only time will tell. Meanwhile, the question many fans are asking is, will P Square ever get back together again? And what does the future hold for the twins? Can they both have successful careers? Peter has stated during interviews that a reunion is unlikely anytime soon, as he is enjoying being in control of his career. Not surprised, but there is a possibility he might consider it at some point in future. But that could only happen if there is mutual respect shown by all. While Paul also stated in an interview that he regrets some of the more inflammatory statements he posted on social media. He still has respect for P Square as a group, although he has declined to comment on the possibility of a reunion. So, do you agree that Paul is the most talented and will be the more successful, or are we underestimating Peter? And will they ever perform together again? They say blood is thicker than water, but I suppose only time will tell. And who is responsible for the split? Some say Peter has been too ambitious and just wanted to split the group. Others have blamed Lola, his wife, having too much influence over him. Or do you think Peter's grievance against Paul and brother Jude are justified and they are to blame? On the other hand, was the split something that would have naturally happened sooner or later anyway? P Square are not the first group to split and definitely will not be the last. Many popular groups at some stage tend to split up, with one member going off to do their own thing. For example, if you go back in time, Michael Jackson from the Jacksons, Ice Cube from NWA, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, Justin Timberlake, NSYNC, and more recently One Direction. They've all gone off now and doing their own thing. In fact, there are too many groups to mention. Of course, one motivation is always money. If an artist comes out of a group, has a big hit, then he or she doesn't have to split the profits with 3 or 4 other members. Plus, some artists just reach a stage in their careers where they want to do something different or have more creative control. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Hope you found it interesting. You can download Paul's hit track and KG and KK and other big Afropop hits from my blog newmusicstreet.com. Just click on the link here. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. I will be posting more videos very soon. Feel free to leave your comments or any views you might have. Bye and God bless.